Hey, pre-calc. So today we are going to do some application problems. Just a reminder and kind of catch those of you up who have been at home since I've updated the gradebook. Okay, just so we know, as of the afternoon on 8/26, August 26th, all grades were in. Now, some of you didn't realize kind of that you had to do stuff on your own. If last week on Friday you didn't do the quizzes, then you're currently failing this class. However, there is a way to fix that. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of time though, but this Friday there will be another quiz. Okay, I'll get it out to you by 7:30 a.m. on Friday. You'll have until Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. to get that done. Okay. And then the following week on September 4th, we're going to have our test. Now, it'll be the same procedure. You'll get it by 7:30. You have to have it done by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday. It is open book and open note. However, make sure that you are getting those done in a timely way. The test is worth twice as much as the quiz, okay? And then after the first chapter is over, I will drop your lowest score. Okay, so if you forgot to do this last quiz, as long as you do these next two, then your lowest score will be the 0. It'll be dropped and it won't affect you anymore. Okay, so make sure this weekend we take advantage of that. We get it done so that way we are ready. Also, if you have questions, reach out to me on Friday. We can even do a Google Meet. We can chat. Send me an email if you need some help. Okay. So today we're going to talk about these application problems, and I passed this out to you on Tuesday. I forgot to put it in the original packet, so you got it Tuesday. If you weren't there Tuesday, you can just follow along and solve these on your own. So this first one, we're trying to get from point A to point B, and unfortunately, there is some sort of lake or pond in our way. Okay, so we can't just walk straight there. Instead, I need to, it says right here, walk 34 meters south. So that's 34. And if you're wondering how I know which way north is, never eat soggy waffles, never eat slimy worms, whatever you use to remember it. Okay, so we went 34 meters south. And then it also says 41 meters east. Now, we want to know how much would you have saved if instead you could have just taken that direct path. Okay, so for this one, we'll need to take 34 squared plus 41 squared, and it will equal c squared. We don't know what that is yet. We're going to find out. Okay, so then we pull up our calculator, and we'll do 34 squared, and we'll hit equals, and we get 1156. Okay, so now we'll do 41, we'll square it, and we'll get 1681. And then we can do 1681 plus that 1156, and from here we find out equals 2,837. At this point, we take the square root of both sides. So to do the square root, remember we'll do second, hit that square, so square root of 2,837, and hit enter. Now, it does not tell us what's rounded to, so we can go ahead, actually, yes it does. It says how many meters to the nearest whole meter right here. So the nearest whole meter. So that's 53.2. We can round to the nearest whole meter. And we'll do it takes 53 meters to walk on path C. Now, I guess I should put a little squiggle equal because it's about that much. Now, it asks us how many meters would be saved. So if we look here, I'll do this in blue. Originally, we walked 34 plus 41. So that gives us 75 total meters. So 75 minus 53, and we would have walked 22 less meters. If only that pond wasn't there. All right. So our next one says marine biologists in the coast of the Bahamas want to measure the length of the shark. Okay, we got a grid of a PVC pipe, and it's 20 feet below us, and it's a 2 feet by 2 feet. So each of these squares is 2 by 2. So here's a shark. We want to know approximately how long it is. So how far is it from here to approximately there? Now, the way we can do this, over 1, 2, 3, 4, although be careful, this is 2 by 2, so instead of being over 4, it's actually 8 feet. Then up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it's 2 by 2, so it's 10 feet. Okay, so using the same method we did on the first one, we can do 8 squared plus 10 squared, and the shark is that c, so it equals c squared. So we get 64 plus 100 equals c squared. Okay, now we get 164 equals c squared. And from here, we just take the square root of both sides. Square root of 164, c will be about 12.8 feet. Okay. All right, our next one now says, while planning the layout of your yard, or of her yard, Laura created a grid system representing her backyard. Okay, so the swing set is in the middle of her yard, and it's here at 914. This tree over here is at 1720. And she wants to build a fire pit on the left side of her yard, but she wants the swing set to be equidistant from the tree and the fire pit. So equidistant, another word for equal. So if it's the same distance here and here, that would make the swing set the midpoint. Okay, so we need a fire pit somewhere over there. We need to know what coordinate. So we can use any of our methods. I'm going to use the flowchart method. Start with your endpoint, and then we want to know how we get to the midpoint. So if we look here from 17 to 9, we just subtract 8. So to the next endpoint, we'll subtract 8, and we'll get 1. 20 to 14, we subtract 6. So if we subtract 6 again, we'll be down to 8. 1, 8. And that is our answer. Okay, so go ahead now and flip it to the back. And on this next problem, it says you're getting ready to move into your own apartment. You've lived in your parents' house for 18 years, so you have a lot of stuff to move. You decide to rent a truck to help move your things. Truck rental company charges a rental fee of $29 plus 20 cents per mile. Okay, now it says create a linear equation. Normally a linear equation we write in y equals mx plus b form. And it says for the cost c. So c is going to take the place of our y. We want to know what our slope is. So slope is how much per something. So in our case, per mile, it's going to be 0.2, or if you prefer, you can put that as a fraction as 1/5. So 0.2x now plus the starting point, or what are the flat fees? The initial fee, the cost, even if we go 0 miles. And the rental fee that we pay no matter what is $29. Okay, so now, how much would it cost if we travel 123 miles? We'll plug that in here for the x, so the cost equals 0.2 times 123 plus 29, okay? So 0.2 times 123 is 24.6 plus 29, and we get our cost to be 53.6. Now, this is money, so we want to round to the hundredths, so we'll add a 0, and we are done. Okay, your next one. Cherry on Top is a local ice cream shop. Sell a single scoop of ice cream for $2 and a double scoop for $3. Last Saturday, they made $36 in the afternoon. We need to write a formula here. Okay, so we're using X for single scoop. So I'll put that up here. Y for double scoop, so I put that over there. And we can go ahead and we're going to make $2 per single scoop we sell, $3 per double scoop we sell, and the total amount we sell is $36. And then we're done. That's our equation. Now, part B, it says sold 9 single scoops. How many double scoops did we sell? So we plug 9 in, make sure X right here was single scoops. So 2 times 9 plus 3Y equals 36. So we'll get 18 plus 3Y equals 36. And then we'll get 3Y equals 18 if we subtract that other one. So we'll get Y equals 6. We sold 6 double scoops. All right, just one more for you to look at here. Physical therapist randomly selects 10 patients to complete 2 therapy activities. Okay. The patient's score on each test are shown in the scatter plot. What we want to know is the association of these tests positive or negative, and then explain. So if we look here, we can kind of draw in that best fit line, something roughly like that. It's not perfect, but it goes through the majority of them. And yours might not be exactly like that if it's a little lower, but somewhere around there. Okay. Now, in this case, as one score goes up, the other one does also. So this is a positive association. And you can just say, as one test goes up, so does the other. So another good way to think about that, the way this one's laid out, if it's a positive slope, you know it'll have a positive association because both of these are increasing as they go up. Okay, so now the final part. Predict the fitness test 2 score for a patient who got a 100 on fitness test 1. So if I go to test 1 right here, start at 100 and slide up until it meets the line, it's right around there. I'd say that's around 110, maybe 115, maybe 105, somewhere in there. We are predicting, so you're not going to all have the exact same prediction, but it's somewhere around there. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Don't forget to do the quiz tomorrow, and have a great weekend. Bye.